Hello everyone, it's Jacqueline Bear here. So I just opened my box from Blick Art, and as you can see from this lovely array, I am delving into the world of charcoal. So as you know, I love doing my botanical drawings with my pencils, and I've just been, itching to try something else. I'm sure you as an artist also can relate to that. So I got a whole bunch of things from Blick of all these different charcoal pieces. But here's the thing, I also ordered 2 yards of raw canvas, and that was not sent. Instead, this random array of artist aprons in green, red, and this neutral color came in. I did not order these, so I'm gonna have to reach out to them because I really wanted the raw canvas because I have a really awesome idea that I want to do. So this is what the aprons look like. I'm not going to open them because I'll probably send them back and then get the raw canvas that I ordered. So one of the things I've been playing around with is canvas because Meaden had sent me this pad of canvas that's already primed. So on one side it's primed, so I've been doing some swatches with paints. But on the back side, it's the raw canvas. And so on this one, I've been playing around with these different ideas with different, I didn't have any charcoal. I have this water-soluble graphite, so I've been playing around with that. I was seeing what colors might happen. I've been drawing with it, just kind of playing around for an idea I have. So I was really excited to get the canvas, but it's not in here. But I should be getting that. But let's dive into the other stuff that I did get. So to get it out of the way, I did replenish one of my acrylic gouaches that I like to use. Sap green is just an easy green. I love mixing my own greens, but this one also is just a convenience color for me to be able to use sometimes. So I did get one of those, but the rest of it is all having to do with charcoal. I played around with charcoal in college, which was really, really fun. And it's been a long time since I've done that, so I got different things. We'll start with the pencils here. So I got the hard, medium, and soft. So this is the Faber-Castell Pit Charcoal, and I'm really excited to be able to play with the 3 different hardnesses of the charcoal. And I like that it's in a pencil, like the wood, so it won't get as messy when I'm using it. And then I heard of this brand. I watched a couple of YouTube videos to kind of figure out some more of the charcoal that I wanted to get. And someone really liked this. It's by Nitram, and it's a fine art charcoal, and I got the B of a 5mm. Oh, okay. I did not know it would come like this. I'm still relearning how to do charcoal. That's pretty fun. Okay, so it's more of this square block. And I also got from Winsor & Newton this vine charcoal. It comes from willow bark, and you can actually make it yourself. I think in the future I might try that out. But for now I just bought it from Blick, and I got the really soft one, I believe. Yeah, oh sorry, they have an extra soft, medium, and hard, and I went ahead and got the soft one. So these are very messy. I'll have to get a little tin to put them in, I think. And then also, because these can get really messy, I remember using them in college, I got this pencil extender to be able to maybe put this in there, and then you clamp it so that it'll be longer, but that's okay. I could even break it if I wanted to help minimize getting charcoal all over my fingers, which will happen, but that's okay. I just thought I'd give it a go and see if that works. And then I also got this pan pastel. I've heard some charcoal artists that I follow like to use this as well because it's super soft and buttery. So with that, I got some of these little sponges. It comes with this handle right here that you put the sponges on, and then you can dip into the pan pastel, and then you can use it that way. And then it also came with some bigger ones here so that I could also just dip in there, and I can use these for other charcoal pieces too. but I saw an artist use this with the pan pastel. I just got the starter set. I thought that that would be a good beginning for me. And then with charcoal, to be able to bring back some of the highlights if I happen to smudge too much or whatnot. Got this Mono Zero eraser. I have like a kneaded eraser, which will be really good, but I don't have a very precise one. Let's open that up. So that'll be really, really precise for erasing. And then it just clicks out, and then you push back in. And then it comes with some extras. Cool. So that'll be really helpful. Let's go ahead and open this one too to show you. Well, these are really dense sponges. I feel like you could also use like makeup sponges that you get at like the, you know, just the store or whatnot in the makeup section. Let's put this on here. It's a very snug fit, so I'm just slowly till it gets all the way to the tip. That's gonna be pretty cool. I am a fairly clean artist. I try not to get crazy messy or anything, so getting tools like this I think will help me. Now, if you're a messy artist and you don't mind all of that, you probably don't need those tools, but I think this one will be really helpful for shading and blending. Then I also got a fixative. I have a workable fixative that I've used for my botanical drawings, like for my zines that I've made, but I wanted an actual fixative that would seal everything that I create. But you can use it for pencils and charcoals, so this is going to be perfect for me to be able to use. Make sure if you're using a fixative to be in a well-ventilated area, read all of the instructions, like make sure you're being safe. So I'm kind of bummed that I don't have the canvas that I wanted to play around on, so I'll just grab a piece over here and kind of swatch some of these things for you. So I'm just going to use another one of these sheets here, and I'm going to not use the prime side, I'll use the raw side so that I can kind of play around. So let me rearrange all of this. So we'll start with the pan pastel. Perhaps I should lay something underneath this, but we're just gonna go for it. And a tool like this helps so that you're not using your fingers, because the oils on your fingers probably not the best thing to smudge into your charcoal or, you know, your artwork. Maybe I shouldn't be touching it so much, because especially if you work on paper, sometimes if you put the oils of your fingers, so wash your hands beforehand, it can make it a little bit more resistant to perhaps your watercolors or different things you're using. That's really nice. This one you have to press a little harder, but it's not as messy. It's still charcoal. Then let's try some of this Winsor & Newton vine charcoal. Oh, okay, so that's not going to work for this one, because this is much thinner than a pencil. That's okay. So I might, with the vine, wrap something around it, since that little thing isn't going to work for it. I could also more easily break it off. So overall, I'm pretty excited to play with all of these things. I'm going to have to learn how to properly sharpen these pencils so that the charcoal doesn't fall out like it did. Sometimes that even happens with my colored pencils, so I've just learned how to adapt. But I really like being able to draw with this a lot because I'm really good at knowing how to use a regular pencil, so of course this is going to feel more natural for me. So I'll probably start with that. But it's very fun to play with these other, other pieces, other mediums of charcoal. Like, it's pretty fun to like play around with. I don't quite know. I didn't realize this was going to be so blocky. So we'll just have to play around with it, essentially. I'll watch more videos on how to do it. Very excited for this pan pastel. I think that that's going to be really helpful, especially getting down like lots of, I want to say lots of color, but it's just charcoal, so just lots of charcoal. And I might need to get some sort of brush, like maybe like an old brush to be able to kind of push some of these pieces that I don't want. I don't really want to blow on my canvas either, so I'll have to figure something out. Maybe just an old brush will work fine. But if you have any tips to use charcoal, I would greatly appreciate learning from you all. I know people have also used things like the sanding block to kind of like sand down their pieces to get more of a precision. So I use this as well. I've used it, I already have it. I have different erasers to be like, maybe this will pick it up. Nope, it will not. Okay. So I really like using graphite a lot. I like using my pencils. I think this is going to be a wonderful exploration for this idea that I have stuck in my head. I don't know if you sometimes get an idea in your head and you just need to get it out on paper. So I've been playing around, like I said, with the backside of these pieces that I already had. But I hope you liked today's video and this wonderful little unboxing of just charcoal. And again, let me know if you have any tips specific to any of these pieces you may have used. I love learning from you all. Like, I teach you a lot, but you all also teach me a lot in the comments below. So please, please, please write me. That would be awesome. But I'm going to keep playing around with this, and I will see you all in the next video. Cheers.